Assalamu alaikum. How are you all? Welcome to my YouTube channel Varda's Cuisine. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share my video. If you already subscribed my channel, don't forget to like, comment and share. Today we're going to start with the easy recipe from one dough. We just need one dough and make 3 different breads. Today's video will be a little bit long, so please watch it so you can learn from one dough. You can make 3 different breads. Here are the ingredients that I'm going to make. I just need one dough, and after that, I'm going to make different breads from one dough. One egg I'm going to use, and here I have baking powder that help to rise your bread. Next ingredient is that we have milk. While kneading the dough, I'm going to use the milk. Knead the dough with the lukewarm milk. And one important ingredient, that is the yeast, instant yeast I'm going to use. Next ingredient is the oil. I'm going to use half cup of oil while kneading the dough. And flour. I'm going to use 3 cups of flour. So these are the simple ingredients that I'm going to use to knead my dough, and from that dough I'm going to make 3 different breads. Here I'm using the measurement cup, 3 or 4 cup. I took 4 cups of flour using the measuring cup. So with the help of the measuring cup, I'm using 4 cup of flour. So from one dough, you can make 3 different breads with different stuffing I'm going to use over here, and it will be a very easy, quick and delicious breakfast with the many yummy, delicious breads you can eat with only one dough. It's a new idea for a breakfast you can make. So you can stuff with different filling like chicken and all. Okay, now here I take all the flour. That is total 4 cups of flour. Okay, after taking out the 4 cups of flour, I'm using the instant yeast. Just take 1 teaspoon of the yeast and dissolve in the lukewarm water. Stir the spoon and leave that yeast at least for 5 to 10 minutes. Yes, take 1 teaspoon. You can increase the quantity of the yeast, but I think 1 teaspoon or a half teaspoon is enough. So here I'm using 1 teaspoon of yeast that I'm adding into the bowl, and then add lukewarm water and stir the spoon, mix it so it can help to rise your bread. Okay, so step by step I'm telling you how can you make one dough with and make different breads. Okay. Here again, I'm using the dough machine. You can simply knead the dough by hand and leave the dough at least for 3 to 4 hours so it can rise. So yeast is the important ingredient in that bread that helps to rise the bread. Okay, now it's ready. Now I'm adding this flour into the dough machine. You can simply knead the dough by hand. So I'm using this one. I'm adding the flour. After adding the flour one by one, the ingredient I told you I'm going to add it, that is 1 egg. 1 egg is enough for 4 cups of flour. So here I'm adding 1 egg. Egg helps that make your bread soft. And while you using the lukewarm milk, 1 cup. And now I'm adding 1 teaspoon of baking powder and instant yeast. I'm adding half cup of oil and lukewarm milk. And here I have 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of sugar. 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of sugar. Start kneading the dough. Gradually, I'm adding the lukewarm milk. Total I use for knead a dough should be soft. I'm adding the milk powder, 1 tablespoon of milk powder as well. Adding over here. Knead the dough. Dough should be soft. I use 1.5 cup of lukewarm milk. You can see the dough is soft. Dough should be soft. 1.5 cup of lukewarm milk. This is the texture of the milk. Now in the end, I use 2 tablespoons of oil. Apply on the dough. So dough should be soft. Now it's ready. Now I'm going to cover it and place it at the warm place. So I'm going to place it in the microwave for at least 3 hours. 2 to 3 hours is enough. Okay, yes, leave it at the warm place at least for 2 to 3 hours. Now I'm making the chicken that I'm going to stuff into the bread. So I take half kg chicken. Just simply take 2 cups of water, add 1 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste and boil the chicken. You can see my chicken is boiled. Now shred the chicken. After shredding the chicken, next step is that I take 1 tablespoon of oil in the same pan, add the shredded chicken. Now after shredded chicken, I'm going to add simple spices, salt, black pepper powder and 1 teaspoon of soya sauce. On medium flame, stir the spoon, mix all these things. Okay, now after that I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of flour. Mix it very well on medium flame. Next step is that take 2 tablespoons of milk. Add 2 tablespoons of milk. Continuously stir the spoon on medium flame. Now chicken will be a little bit soft. You can see this is the texture of the chicken. Now it's ready. Okay, now for making the 3 breads, what ingredient I'm going to use over here? The feta cheese, chicken, dates, olives, black olives, and there is the cheese. I'm adding black pepper in the cheese. So now my dough is ready. After 2 hours, you can see that dough is rised like this. You can see that it's perfect. Now take it out the dough. Yes, take it out the dough and make a ball. You can see that dough is very soft. Now I'm going to divide it and start making different breads with this one dough. You can change the stuffing, it's up to you. Now I take 1 piece of the dough. Now I just press it and here from the edges I just make lines, 4 lines like this and leave one part. Here I stuff with the chicken and start rolling it. So you can see I'm giving different shapes like this. Next is that I take 1 dough like this. Take it, press it. There's no need to use the rolling pin. You can just press it and make in this shape, the round oval shape. Here I'm making the oval shape of a bread. Now after making the oval shape, from here I just make 3 to 4 lines. At one side I just making 3 to 4 lines like this. 1 2 3 4 like this. I'm just making the lines and leave the part over here that I'm going to fold. Here I'm going to stuff with the chicken. Just 4 lines. I make it over here and half part I just leave it as it is, and here I'm going to stuff the chicken. 2 tablespoon of chicken or 2 teaspoon of chicken, add it and start rolling it. Okay, now when you roll it, you can see this is the shape. Little bit press it. Now it's ready. So this is my first bread that I make it. Now next stuffing I'm going to use the second one. Take 1 piece, press it like this. This is my second bread that I'm going to use. Like it's like a pizza shape, the round shape you can give or the oval shape you can give. Before that, dust that plate with the flour. This dough is very friendly. You can just make any shape with the help of that dough. Use the ingredient that I mentioned, and the dough is very easy to use. So like this, I am making this shape. Now next stuffing. Okay, just press it and evenly from all sides. You can see I'm not using the rolling pin. Now this is the feta cheese that I'm going to use it. Take 1 teaspoon, spread it equally on all sides. Yes. So you can use other stuffing, other cheese. You can use the mozzarella cheese. So I'm using here feta cheese. Here I'm sprinkle some black pepper. After that I'm going to use the black olives. You can remove the seed from the black olives, or you can use the seedless olives, and you're going to add onto the this bread. Here I'm adding the olives. You can use green olives, black olives, or you can also use the veggies. It's up to you. So here I'm using the simple black olives. So my second bread is ready over here. And now time for the third. Here I take one ball of dough, press it, make it in a round shape, take one date. So you can use the quantity, it's up to you. I just take the half date, and after taking that I just smash it and place it in the center. Just smash it and place it in the center here. And now I'm going to cover this wall and now make it in the round shape. This is a date bun. So just round it and make it in the round shape. Now my third bread, that is a date bun, that is also ready. So you can see I made three breads. One is the chicken bread, other is like a pizza, cheese pizza, and one is a date bun. So they are ready. So like this, you can make any shape. Now time to grease the pan with the oil. The baking tray, I'm going to grease it with the oil. So you can make any shape. This bread is very friendly. You can make different shapes or different stuffing you can give. So here I show you the three shape that I make it of the bread with different stuffing. So you can see over here chicken bread, and then we have the pizza, cheese pizza with black olives, and the date bun. So I also give different shapes. So dough is very soft and easy to use. Now I grease the pan, place all these bread in the pan. Now you have to preheat the oven at 200. We're going to, or 180, this temperature for 15 to 20 minutes. We bake these breads at least for 50 to 20 minutes. So here I'm placing on the pan the breads. So I just give little bit space between them so they can easily rise. While it's baking, it will take place and start rising. So I just give a space. Now before that, I'm going to use the one egg. Apply the egg on the bread. So it will give you good golden brown color while it's baking. Or in this like mini pizza, I use the egg on the corners. So here my oven is preheated. I'm going to bake it at least for 15 to 20 minutes. It takes 20 minutes. Here it is ready. Now I'm checking it's done or not. So it's done. So here it is. Here is the result. While you take it out the tray, immediately you have to pour some milk. So it helps to make your bread more soft. So I make different shapes over here as I told you. So again, my second batch I use it. Again, chicken, cheese, date, and different way, different shapes I'm using, and apply the egg for giving the good golden brown color. 15 to 20 minutes you have to bake it. Now it's ready and you're going to pour some milk. This helps to make your bread more soft. Now it's ready and it's really delicious. Please try it and let me know in the comment how's your result. And please subscribe my channel. You can see the texture of the bread. This is the texture of the bread. Take care. Bye.